Revolution now protesters, security agent clash. A photojournalist, Kayode Jayola, was injured on Thursday and 30 others were arrested after hundreds of protesters marched on Lagos streets against federal government policies. Jayola was hit with a bottle on the head by a police inspector attached to a mobile force. Innocent Adadu, while covering the Revolution Now protest at Ojota. Condemning the assault on the photojournalist, Police Commissioner Hakeem Odumosu ordered his arrest and orderly a room trial. Odumosu, who visited the injured man at the police clinic in Ikeja, said the policeman acted unprofessionally. In an interview with The Nation, the police chief said it was either the inspector was overzealous or was suffering from psychological problem. Firstly, we thank God that the man is alive and safe. I was on patrol when I heard about the incident and I rushed to the scene to ensure effective management. When I got there, he had been moved to the hospital and I went there to see him and ensure he was okay. I cannot imagine how a policeman will use a button on someone who did nothing to him. It is completely unprofessional. It is inhumanity of man to man. It's against what we call being civil to members of the public. The policeman has to remain in custody and undergo internal disciplinary procedure. The Photojournalists Association of Nigeria, (PIJAN), condemned the attack on Jayola. In a statement by its chairman, Mr. Abiodun Ajala, PIJAN said the role of the media is to gather and report events in a public space. Why must an identified journalist be treated in such an animalistic manner when he is not criminal? Even a criminal is given fair hearing until proven guilty in the court of law. We shall continue to be law-abiding citizens as long as the respect is mutual. Members are ready to down tool as a form of protest. Takes time such happens. Agitated Nigerians took to the street in various parts of the world in protest organized by a coalition of civil society organizations (CSOs) against recent increments in petrol pump price, electricity tariffs, insecurity, disregard for rule of law and other burning issues in the country. A former presidential candidate, Omowole Sowore, Bring Back Our Girls activist Aisha Yusuf, as well as Ariyo Dare Atoye, Henry Shield, Adebayo Raphael, and Deji Adeyanju of Concerned Nigerians, among others, led the protest in Abuja. The protesters marched through Area 1 roundabout before going to the U.S. Embassy, chanting anti-government songs and bearing placards with various inscriptions, such as Buhari has failed and failed leadership has made Nigeria the capital of the world. They insisted that the people must be allowed to express their minds against what they called unbearable conditions they have lived through. The nation gathered that the protests also held at Life Camp, Jabi, Kuje, Kwali, Kubwa, Gwangwalada, and Lube. Addressing the crowd, Sowore said, "In 1960, the reason we are in this mess is because our grandfathers were afraid of the police. 10 years later, we had a civil war because our fathers were afraid to take the right step. It is 2020. They want us to be afraid again. They want us to be afraid to demand for just, simple, fundamental human rights." Yusuf said, "Whenever we walk around here, we see police and the Department of State Service (DSS). They send security agents with their guns. I will ask you, where were you when we were being kidnapped? Where were you when all the bad things were happening in Nigeria?" You came out with your guns. You tell us you are men. You tell us you are women, but you are all weak. The president's office is not bigger than the citizens. You should always put the people first. In Lagos, the protest, which started around 9 a.m. at Ojota, was initially resisted by policemen from the Area F Command, Ogudu, who arrested about 30 persons. On the 3rd, the protesters chanted solidarity song, marched to Maryland, but were dispersed by security agents. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, this is complete injustice. Complete injustice. This is what we are saying. The injustice in this administration is 99%. It's at 99%, no doubt. Tell me, where have these people gone wrong? Where have they gone wrong? Is it now a crime for people to come outside and air their view? Is it now a crime for people to come out and speak up and say their minds? Is it now a crime for people to speak out when they discover any injustice in the country? Someone should please tell me. Is it a crime? And when has it been a crime for people to come out and air their own view? Where has it been a crime? This is why I will say that our country is failing and has failed. And has failed. Something should be done with immediate effect before something starts getting wrong. Because the president, to me, is getting it wrong. Is getting it wrong. You understand? So we don't need to fold our hands anymore and watch our people being intimidated like this. We can't. Something needs to be done. Something got to be done. You understand what I'm saying? So my viewers, you really need to speak up. You need to air your own view. You need to come up with your own opinion before these people takes us for a ride, because they're already taking us for a ride. They're already taking us for a ride. So we cannot continue like this. We can't. For how long do we? If you keep quiet, they will keep stepping on you. You understand, my viewers? So enough is enough. We cannot continue like this. Let us speak up. Let us tell them that we are aware of the injustice. We are aware of this wickedness. We are aware of this hatred. You understand, my viewers? So please, don't hesitate to leave your own comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.